So in this problem is given the ZL value on there, and they told us the solve the CC matching. So this is the kind of the same way to the LC matching. So in this case, what are we gonna do? So first we're gonna plug in the normalized Z load value is gonna 0.4 4 is 1.2 over here. So this all the same the way we're gonna do the heat to the conducting circle. And heat up to on there. So then we're gonna scale and go to the R circle on there. And now we have to go to the center. So how we gonna know that this is the CC? So we're gonna see our chart. When is the series? We have to go that way to the down way to hit to the conducting circle. So then it's mean that this is our load series to the capacitor, and the same thing is up on there with the white chart. Up is the capacitor again, so we can see the capacitor on there. So this is the kind of the CC circuit on there. So in this case, if they ask you the LC matching, suppose they give it to the load on the load is the 0.4 and 1 plus 2J, and asking you, okay, match to the LC circuit. So in this case, so you have to go all the way to over here, hit over here, and same thing, you have to go, you have to scale up all the way. And same thing, you have to go over here. So in this time, the LC matching, so we can follow the chart on there. Suppose we are in GZ chart, we are going down, it's mean that this is our load, and this the capacitor is the series on there. And so now we are going down. So down is down, look like that way. It's down that way. So it's mean this is down white chart, and is the inductor is gonna be down, so it's gonna be shunt inductor on there, right? So this the if the question asks you match to the LC matching, then you have to go all, so you have to follow the chart, you have to go all the way to the heat to the conducting circle, then going to the R circle and find out the L value from there. But question asks you that, okay, if you CC matching, in this case, you have to go over here, going down, because the Z chart, one is the series, that we have to go down over here, then go to the Y chart and hit to the R circle, and go back to the on the middle of the point. This is the CC matching, but in this question is asking about what is the CC value. So we're gonna use the same technique what we did. Suppose this is our Z load, and this is the Z new. This is the Y new and Y generator. So if we want to find out suppose the Z load value is 0.4 plus 1 plus 2j, and z nu is kind of the 0.4 plus 0.4 plus 0.15j. Similar way, we're gonna do the z equal to z nu minus z load. It is 0.4 plus 1 point plus 0.5j minus 0.4 minus 1.2j is gonna be negative 0.7j. So we know that 1 over j omega c is z naught when our z value is the negative. So that time we have to use this equation 1 over j omega c z naught j on there. So after that it's gonna be 1 over 0.7 that will be the question is given the frequency the 6 gigahertz. The z naught value is the 50. We're gonna plug in the value, and we know the omega is 2 pi f. It's 2 pi and 6 10 to the power 9. We're gonna see what's gonna be value up there. So 1 over 0.7 multiply 50 into 2 into 3.1416 into 6 into 10 to the power 9. It's a 7.57 10 to the power negative 13. And this is the C1. So this is the C1 value from there, and C2 value will be the we know is heading to the 1.2j. So is the y nu. It's the 1 minus 1.2j, and y generator is 1. So we know that y equal to 1 minus 1.2j minus 1. So it's the negative 1.2j because this is the negative. So it's a 1 over j omega c is z naught, the 1.2j. So same thing, we're going to use the 0.2 omega is 2 into 3.1416 because we know the omega is the 2 pi f into 6 into 10 to the power 9, and the z naught is 50. So in this case, our C2 value, this is C2. Our C2 value will be the 1.2. So 4.4 10 to the power negative 30. So this is our C2 value. So this is the way to find out the CC matching and C value. And same thing, LC matching, we're gonna do if you follow the previous example which I uploaded. And so same thing we can find in LLC because our ZL value is 0.4 plus 1.2J is up to if I say the Z new will be over here is gonna be gonna be the 0.4 minus 0.4 minus 0.5j. So we're gonna plug in this z new over here, this equation, and we're gonna find out the c value from there. And we have to is L value will be, so if I find out the L value, so in this case, because we are in a Y chart, so We're gonna do the same thing. So this is the similar process over here. So it's gonna be you have to plug in the ZNU over here and find out the same process to find out the C1 value from the Z1 for LC matching. But and if I find out the L value from there, so what you're gonna do is the Y new is 1 plus 1.4J and Y generator is 1. So same thing, we're gonna do 1 plus 1.4J plus minus 1 is the 1.4J on there. So after that, we're gonna use the equation for, so when is the positive, so we're gonna use a J omega L over Z naught is the 1.4J. So, and we can find out the L 1.4 into 50 and 2 pi into 6 into 10 to the power 9. So it's gonna be 1.4 multiply 50 is the 2 into 3.1416 into 6 into the power 9 is the 1.85 10 to the power negative 9. This is our L value. So if the question asks you the L and C, otherwise if it is CC, then you can go through the process up to there. And that's all. And yeah, so thank you.